Hey guys, it's Celia at Paper Beats Rock, and I have a fun little video today showing you how I decorated this little Memory Dex card for St. Patrick's Day. I have these little flowers here. They're paper flowers from Prima. They came with 5 petals, but I twisted one down and made them into little clovers. They came in that package. They were really old. They're from Hobby Lobby. I'm sure you could still find them or something like them. So I had 2 die cut circles, a bigger green one and that smaller gold one. And I popped up the green one on some craft foam, and then I went around it with some like tinsel thread or eyelash thread or eyelash yarn. I think that's what that's called. It's kind of plasticky though. I don't know why you'd ever want to like wear it. Anyway, I went around that and gave it a little bit of fringe, and then I went over the Memory Dex card with some splatters of Heidi Swap Color Shine in gold, and then I came through and used some greens that I had. I had a Heidi Swap Citron, and that's the one I'm putting on right now. I couldn't really decide between the two. This one was a little too limey, and the other one I have, you'll see it when it goes on, it looks kind of bluish, but I feel like together they're not so bad. The other one is a Hampton Arts one that I got so long ago. It's literally one of the first sprays I ever got, and all I've ever been able to do is make splatters with it because it doesn't spray well. And what's weird too is that it's scented, so now this smells like peppermint, which is nice and fun. I then went around the Memory Dex card and the golden circle with some green and gold thread. I didn't really love it on the glitter paper. I don't know, it didn't, of course it didn't stand out enough, but I don't know, it just didn't look right. But it gets mostly covered up, so it's not a big deal. So the glitter paper is up on craft foam, and so is that green die cut, and I hot glued both of those down. And then those little clovers that I had, I'm just kind of rearranging them. That lighter one is kind of messed up on the side, and I was trying to tuck it in so where you couldn't see it. And then I took my fun little gnomes that I have colored up. These are stamps from DoodleDaisiesandInk. This is from her newest collection. I want to say it's called Lucky in Love, but I could be very wrong. I will link it below though. And I just colored up a couple sets of the gnomes. I wasn't sure which color scheme I was gonna like the most. But I decided to use the one where the girl's in all green. She's got a green skirt, a green dress, and a green hat. And I kind of tucked those into each other so they look like they're kind of cuddling up. And then yeah, I adjust my tripod. This is literally a brand new tripod, and this is the first video I've done with it and it's kind of an odd angle up on my bar top. In my craft room, but it works, so I'm happy with it for right now. So I am gluing these guys down. I'm just doing the stem in like the middle of the clover because I want the, I don't know, leaves. They're not really petals. I want the leaves to kind of be able to move and puff up, stay puffed up. Okay, so I fidgeted with them a little bit and kind of readjusted that one, but I put 2 on each side, and I decided to add that 4th one on the right hand side just because that other one wasn't really dark enough, and like I said, the petal was kind of messed up, so I decided to kind of cover him up. I thought about using those tickets too. I wanted to in the beginning, and I totally forgot about them. I wanted something to kind of tie in these chipboard hearts that are from the Maggie Holmes, I think it's the Flourish chipboard sheet. But I forgot, and it still works. I'm just gluing all those little dudes down, putting a little bit of hot glue on the side to be puffed up, and then wet glue that is just going straight down onto the paper. After that, I went and got one of these. It's from like one of those rolly stamps that you can see that it has like exploded. But I kept the strips because they're fun to use as stamps for like backgrounds on mixed media things, or just sitting here and using one by one little stamps that looks like a typewriter. So I grabbed a circle that was the same size as that green one and traced it onto some vellum here, and decided to stamp out my sentiment for this guy, which is "Lucky to know me or love." Thought it was cute. I was doing the Memory Dex weekly challenge over on Instagram, and I'm behind a few weeks, as you can tell, but this one was Lucky in Love, and I thought this was really cute and went well together, and I got to put something kind of punny on there. So I erased my line, and I'm just waiting for the stays on the rest of it to dry up before I cut it out. And I went over to my roller stamps again and pulled out one that it was from Joann's a long time ago. I don't even think it's got a brand on it, but it's got some X's and O's on there, so I decided to stamp and ghost stamp around. Alright, and like I said, these little guys are from DoodleDaisiesandInk, and over on her website, she's having a sale right now with the coupon code STAN25. You get 25% off your purchase. So it's a really good time to skip on over there and see what's new in the shop. She is constantly working on new doodles, so this is how it all turned out. I think it looks super cute. I love how cuddled up they are. And thank you guys so much for watching. Here is the coupon code for the store. And I appreciate you stopping by and spending some time with me today.